शमनी दुर्गापद्वी निवारिणी दुर्गमच्छेदिनी दुर्ग साधिनी दुर्गनाशिनी दुर्गा दुर्गातिशमनी दुर्गापद्वी निवारिणी दुर्गमच्छेदिनी दुर्ग साधिनी दुर्गनाशिनी
दुर्गतोद्धारिणी दुर्गा निहत्रि दुर्गमापहा दुर्गतोद्धारिणी दुर्गा निहन्त्रि दुर्गमापहा दुर्गमज्ञानदा दुर्गा दैत्यलोकगवानला
दुर्गमा दुर्गमा लोका दुर्गमात्मस्वरूपिणी दुर्गमार्गप्रदा दुर्गमविद्या दुर्गमाश्रिता दुर्गमा दुर्गमा लोका दुर्गमात्मस्वरूपिणी दुर्गमार्गप्रदा दुर्गमविद्या दुर्गमाश्रिता दुर्गमज्ञानसंस्थाना दुर्गमध्यानभासिनी दुर्गमोहा दुर्गमगा दुर्गमार्थस्वरूपिणी दुर्गमज्ञानसंस्थाना दुर्गमध्यानभासिनी दुर्गमोहा दुर्गमगा दुर्गमार्थस्वरूपिणी दुर्गमासुरसंहन्त्री दुर्गमायुधधारिणी दुर्गमासुरसंहन्त्री दुर्गमायुधधारिणी दुर्गमाङ्गी दुर्गमता दुर्गम्या दुर्गमेश्वरी दुर्गभीमा दुर्गभामा दुर्गभा दुर्गदारिणी नामावलिमिमां यस्तु दुर्गाया मम मानव दुर्गभीमा दुर्गभामा दुर्गभा दुर्गदारिणी नामावलिमिमां यस्तु दुर्गाया मम मानव दुर्गाया मम मानव दुर्गाया मम मम मानव।
Jai Shri Mataji, everybody. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Okay, let's bring ourselves together. अपने आप को श्री माँ के सामने निवेदित करें। तैयार रहे हम श्री माँ को अपने हृदय में समाने के लिए। दोनों हाथों को खोले और माँ से हम कितना जुड़ पा रहे हैं वो देखें। We'll open both our hands and see, observe whether we are able to connect with our Divine Mother Shri Mataji. देखें हमारे बाएं हाथ से ठंडी चैतन्य लहरियां अंदर आ रही है। देखें हमारे दाहिने हाथ से ठंडी चैतन्य लहरियां अंदर आ रही है। Let's observe that we are absorbing cool divine vibration that's flowing from Shri Mataji. And let's observe that we are absorbing cool divine vibration in our right hand. We'll bring both our hands together, bow our head towards our spirit. दोनों हाथ एक साथ जोड़ेंगे, अपने सर को अपने हृदय की तरफ झुकाएंगे, श्री माँ को वंदन करेंगे। We'll bow down to Shri Mataji. We'll take our time. पूरी सहजता से, कोई घाई नहीं। We'll pleasantly place towards ourselves. अपने आप को देखें कि हमारे अंदर कौन से भाव है। क्या हम माँ को अपने हृदय में समाने के लिए पूरी तरह से तैयार है? इसी अवस्था में हम अपना दाहिना हाथ सर के 2 इंच ऊपर लेके जाएंगे। Now let's bring our right hand 2 inches above our head and find that spot where you feel the cool air coming out of our head. तालू के उस भाग के ऊपर अपना हाथ लाएंगे जहां से ठंडी ठंडी चैतन्य लहरियां बाहर निकल रही है। अब कोई बोलेगा नहीं, मेरे तो सर से ठंडी चैतन्य लहरियां नहीं निकल रही है। तो ये जब देखते रहना है, किसी को 2 4 5 सेकंड ज्यादा लगे, पर भाव ये होना चाहिए कि सबको आ रही है, मुझे भी आएगी। For some, it may take few more extra seconds. It's just a matter of time. But have the faith that if everybody is getting cool vibration, then I am also gonna get it. धीरे धीरे इस चैतन्य से जुड़ते रहते हुए अपने हाथ को गोद में लाना है. Without losing connection with this vibration, let's bring our right hand on the lap and slowly bring our left hand on the top of our head, few inches above, and find that spot where we feel the cool energy coming out of our fontanel bone area. धीरे धीरे अपना बायां हाथ सर के 2 इंच ऊपर लाएंगे और तालू के उस भाग के ऊपर अपना हाथ लेके जाएंगे जहां से ठंडी चैतन्य लहरियां बाहर निकल रही है. हाथ को ऊपर लेके जाएंगे और देखेंगे कहां तक ये ठंडी लहरियां हम लोग महसूस कर पा रहे हैं. ऊपर नीचे करेंगे, थोड़ा आगे पीछे करके देखेंगे कहां कहां पे से ये ठंडी चैतन्य लहरियां निकल रही है. We'll go back and forth, up and down, to find all those spots from where the cool divine vibrations are flowing. Now let's bring our hand down slowly without losing connection with these vibrations. और दोनों हाथ अपने कुंडलिनी माँ के सामने लाके रखेंगे. Align with the central channel, the center of the left palm, the center of the right palm, and Mother Kundalini aligning with each other. And we'll wait there until we establish the connection with Mother Kundalini. हम दोनों हाथों को अपनी कुंडलिनी माँ के सामने लाएंगे. अपने बाएं हाथ का सहस्त्रार दाहिने हाथ का सहस्त्रार और मूलाधार एक लाइन में हो और वहां पे शांति से इंतजार करेंगे माँ से जुड़ने का. जब हम इंतजार कर रहे हैं तो हम अपने श्वसन को ऑब्जर्व करेंगे, उसका निरीक्षण करेंगे. While we are waiting to connect with Mother Kundalini, we'll observe our breath. And when you're ready, let's let that breath disperse in every cell of our body without having urge to breathe out. Take your time to disperse it. Bring your tummy inside and let it disperse. जब आप तैयार हो, अपने सांस को अपने हर पेशी तक जब तक ना पहुंच जाए तब तक उसे ऑब्जर्व करते रहेंगे. श्वास बाहर छोड़ने की कोई घाई नहीं है. अपने पेट को अंदर की ओर खींच लेंगे और देखते रहेंगे कि हमारा जो ब्रेथ है, ऑक्सीजन है, वो कैसे हर पेशी तक पहुंच रही है। और इसी अवस्था में हम अपनी कुंडलिनी माँ को एक बार चढ़ाएंगे। जब आपको लगे कि ब्रेथ छोड़ना है तो आप छोड़ सकते हो। इसी अवस्था में एक बार सिर्फ चढ़ाएंगे माँ कुंडली को इस चैतन्य के साथ। So let's raise our kundalini just one time while our tummy is inside and the breath is dispersing in every cell. But when you feel like you have to disperse it out, then do it accordingly. Let's raise our kundalini one time. Put a knot and wait up there to see whether we are connected with the skies, whether we are able to feel the divine vibration on each and every finger, and then bring this divine vibration upon our whole being. हम हाथ वही रखेंगे ऊपर जब तक हमारा श्री आकाश देवता के साथ कनेक्शन ना हो जाता। हर उंगली पे चैतन्य को महसूस करेंगे और धीरे धीरे हाथों को नीचे लाएंगे। फिर से मां कुंडलिनी के पास जाके रुक जाएंगे। और ज्यादा कनेक्शन होता है कि नहीं देखेंगे। नाउ विल जस्ट वेट इन फ्रंट ऑफ मदर कुंडलिनी, बोथ हैंड्स इन फ्रंट ऑफ हर। When you are ready, let's see whether you are able to
Jai.
observe your breath, disperse it in every cell, tummy inside. And now, slowly, slowly, release your tummy. Breathe out very slowly and observe that your breath is dispersing in the whole universe. अभी धीरे धीरे अपने पेट को ढीला करेंगे, श्वास को बाहर की ओर धीरे धीरे जाने देंगे और देखेंगे कैसे हमारा सांस पूरे विश्व में धीरे धीरे डिस्पर्स हो रहा है, फैल रहा है। और इस समष्टि स्थिति का आनंद लेंगे। One with the whole. We'll just witness this state of oneness with the whole. सहस्त्रार पे चित्त रखते हुए चैतन्य के साथ मां कुंडलिनी को दूसरी बार उठाएंगे। Now, keeping our attention on the top of our head, let's raise our kundalini one more time. Feeling these vibrations. Let's put 2 knots और हाथों को ऊपर ही रखना है। Let's keep our hands up. Wait to connect with the sky. आकाश देवता के साथ हम जुड़ पा रहे कि नहीं देखेंगे। हर उंगली पे माँ के प्रेम को महसूस करेंगे, आकाश देवता के आशीर्वाद को महसूस करेंगे। On every fingertip, we'll feel the love of Shri Mataji and the love of care of श्री आकाश देवता। धीरे धीरे इस चैतन्य को नीचे लाएंगे। Now we'll bring this grace over ourselves. Bring both hands down in front of Mother Earth. Sorry, in front of Mother Kundalini. दोनों हाथों को माँ कुंडलिनी के सामने रखेंगे, रुकेंगे वहां पे, जुड़ेंगे माँ से. We'll connect with Mother Kundalini. And this time, feeling the cool in every chakra and expansion of the chakras, very slowly we'll raise our Kundalini with these vibrations. अपने हर चक्र को एक्सपैंड होते हुए देखेंगे, उससे चैतन्य निकलते हुए देखेंगे, फील करेंगे और माँ कुंडलिनी को उठाएंगे चैतन्य के साथ. तीसरी बार, लेट्स डू इट टुगेदर. तीन नॉट्स डालेंगे, फिर से आकाश देवता से जुड़ेंगे. विल कनेक्ट विथ स्काई एलिमेंट. ब्रिंग द ग्रेस डाउन स्लोली. इस चैतन्य को अपने अंदर संभालेंगे, नीचे लाएंगे. दोनों हाथ माँ की तरफ. बोथ द हैंड्स टुवर्ड्स श्री माता जी. Observe the vibration of the left hand. The change in the vibration of the left hand. हम हमारे बाएं हाथ के चैतन्य में जो बदलाव आया है उसे देखेंगे. हम हमारे दाहिने हाथ के चैतन्य में जो बदलाव आया उसको देखेंगे. We'll observe the change in the vibration in the right hand. हम हमारे सहस्त्रार से निकलते हुए चैतन्य को देखेंगे. We'll observe the vibration coming out of the sahasrara. We'll bring our right hand towards our left and wait there. अपने दाहिने हाथ को बाएं तरफ लेके आएंगे, वहां पे रुकेंगे. दाहिने हाथ से चैतन्य बह रहा है कि नहीं वो देखेंगे और उसको अपने चारों ओर फैलाएंगे. 7 times we'll take abundance. 7 बार इस चैतन्य को अपने ओर बंधन के रूप में फैलाएंगे. Let's do it together. Let's do with the speed of the mother kundalini, how she wants us to move our hand. अपने माँ कुंडलिनी अपने को किस तरह से हाथ घुमाने के लिए कह रही है, उनके स्पीड से चलेंगे, माँ की स्पीड से चलें. 7 बार. We'll take bandhan 7 times. फिर से दोनों हाथों को माँ की तरफ. बोथ हैंड्स टुवर्ड्स श्री माता जी. अभी आंख खोल के श्री माँ को निहारेंगे. Now we'll open our eyes and look at श्री माता जी. माँ के भाव को देखेंगे. We'll look at श्री माता जी's love that's flowing from her face, her care. We'll observe that. और फिर हम देखेंगे कि क्या हमारे अंदर भी उसी तरह के भाव है, क्या हमारे अंदर से भी वैसा ही प्रेम बह रहा है, क्या हमारे हृदय में खुद के लिए और दूसरों के लिए वही करुणा बह रही है. Now we'll see whether the same expression, similar expression are flowing from our heart. Is the similar love is flowing from our heart like how the love is flowing from Shri Mataji? Is there a same level of care in my heart for myself and for everybody around me? Am I emitting that love and care and kindness? अपना दाहिना हाथ सेंट्रल हार्ट के सामने लाएंगे और जैसे ही सेंटर हार्ट से कनेक्शन एस्टेब्लिश हो जाता है, दाहिने हाथ से बह रहे चैतन्य को लेफ्ट हार्ट, सेंटर हार्ट और राइट हार्ट की तरफ घुमाएंगे in a clockwise direction. We'll bring our right hand in front of central heart. Once the connection with the central heart is established, we'll move the divine vibration flowing from our right hand in the clockwise direction around our left heart chakra, center heart chakra, and the right heart chakra. We'll keep moving our hand until we feel the cool coming out of all the three heart chakras. हम अपने हाथ को तब तक घड़ी की दिशा में घुमाते रहेंगे जब तक हमारे लेफ्ट हार्ट से, सेंटर हार्ट से और राइट हार्ट से ठंडी चैतन्य लहरियां न निकल। धन्यवाद माँ, हमारे हृदय को खोलने के लिए। Gratitude towards you, श्री माता जी, for opening our heart. दोनों हाथ माँ की तरफ, both the hands towards श्री माता जी. We'll observe our breath one last time. अपने सांस को एक बार फिर से देखेंगे। We'll see that our breath is penetrating into every cell. Our tummy is inside. देखेंगे कि हमारा ब्रेथ जो है, सांस जो है, वो हर पेशी तक पहुंच रही है। हमारे पेट को अंदर की ओर खींच लेंगे हम और रुकेंगे। देखेंगे हमारा आंतरिक शांतता को, चित्त के स्थिरता को और निर्विचार स्थिति को देखते रहेंगे। In this state, we'll observe the silence within, the state of thoughtlessness, the depth, the peace within. And when you are ready, slowly, slowly release your tummy and release the breath in the universe and observe it dispersing in the whole universe. धीरे धीरे अपने पेट को छोड़ देंगे, सांस को धीरे धीरे, वे बहुत ही धीरे धीरे छोड़ते जाएंगे और ऑब्जर्व करेंगे कि कैसे हमारी सांस पूरे विश्व में चैतन्य फैला रही है और कैसे हम सारे विश्व से जुड़ रहे, समष्टि में आ रहे। We'll observe how we are getting one with the whole. The deepness, the stillness. इस पूरी शांति को महसूस करेंगे और हम अपने सहस्त्रार पे स्थिर हो जाएंगे और माँ की अमृत वाणी के लिए तैयार हो जाएंगे. We'll settle down in our sastrara. We'll get ready to listen to Shri Mataji's Divine Nectar. I'll just briefly translate it into Hindi because it's the English lecture. It's just the audio lecture. ये जो माँ का लेक्चर हम सुनने जा रहे हैं वो सिर्फ ऑडियो है, इंग्लिश में है. तो थोड़ा मैं उसको हिंदी में बता देती हूँ 2-3 लाइंस में. जो मैंने समझा है, हर कोई अपने हिसाब से समझता है. मैंने जो समझा है, माँ ने कहा है कि पहले के दिनों में योगी लोग इसलिए ध्यान करते थे कि वो भर्गो को देख पाए. ये भर्गो क्या है? माँ कहते ये वो स्पार्कलिंग व्हाइट लाइट है जो अपने चारों ओर है, जिससे परम चैतन्य काम करता है. ये वही गण, एंजल्स एंड देवी देवता है हमारे चारों ओर. उसे अपनी खुली आंखों से देखने के लिए योगी लोग कुछ भी त्यागने के लिए तैयार रहते थे. ये पहली चीज मैंने आज के लेक्चर से समझी है. दूसरी चीज जो माँ कहते हैं वो ये है कि परमात्मा हमसे हमारे सपनों के द्वारा भी कम्युनिकेट करते हैं, हमें हमसे जुड़ने की कोशिश करते हैं. तो जब हम सुषुप्ति में रहते हैं तब परमात्मा का सही मायने में हमको संदेश आता है. पर जैसे जैसे हम सुषुप्ति से निकलते हैं तो बाहर के जो मटेरियलिस्टिक लेयर रहते हैं उसमें हम कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं और परमात्मा का मैसेज सही से समझ नहीं पाते. पर जो सच्चा योगी है वो इन लेयरों को अलग करने में कामयाब होता है और परमात्मा का जो भी संदेश है उसको समझने में कामयाब होता है. तो ये 2 चीजें मुझे अलग लगी. तो सहस्त्रार पे चित्त रखते हुए हम माँ के अमृतवाणी को ग्रहण करेंगे.
Divine to work out. It's working. Because divine can go up to a point. That's the trouble. It has no interest in your money, nor in your position or anything. It has only one interest, that you should take to divine life. And if you go on accepting something that is stupid, how can divine help you? I've been thinking on these lines all through. And I have talked to some of those who came to us. How is it you never discovered that they were false gurus? They said we could see there was something in us was saying that there's something false about this gentleman. And still, why did you continue? They said, because we were walking in a dark alley and didn't know whether we were walking forward or backwards. And they said, go on and on and on, promising us about the future. And that's the point. Because you are futuristic, you are people who are futuristic. You do not want to believe that you can get your realization today. You just don't want to believe it. You don't want to listen to that person who says you can get your realization today. You want to keep it for the future. Everything postponed for the future. And that's why you go on living with it till you are completely finished and wrecked. When Kundalini cannot rise, when you cannot get your realization. I think the worst thing this futuristic society has done to us is that we always postpone even our self-realization. Can you imagine? It's a very sad thing. This kind of postponement is going to lead us into great troubles. The divine power today is so active, so activated. It was never so activated, I can tell you. Those who are realized souls can see. At the time of Vedas, the divine power, which looked like small sparks of light, which you can see, the realized souls can see, was called as Bhargo. Bharga. And in the main mantra of Vedas, it was written that make me such that I should be able to see that Bharga, that divine sparkle in the sky, which Sahaj Yogis can see. And for that, people were willing to sacrifice anything to get to that state where they could at least see that. But today, because of futuristic society, we'll also say that, all right, we'll see it tomorrow. Not today. Leave it for tomorrow. Now this power, today, I must say, is so very active. It was never that active. It was never that sensitive. Today that divine power is extremely sensitive. And those people who are simple people, who are not futuristic by temperament, can feel it. They are so sensitive to it. In a split of a second, you can give realization to thousands of these people. So, I personally think that one should try to feel this divine power, those who are realized souls, in its all aspect. The greatest aspect of it is that today it is very active. It is very active because so many people are realized souls on this earth. Because of you. It is working out things in such a dimension. I mean, you can see the result of this yourself. For example, when the Sahajogis got this ashram, they were amazed. But is the blessing of the divine powers. You know how knowledgeable it is. A tree, which is a mango tree, will have to give mango fruits. This power first sprouts the tree, chooses all of them in such a way that a mango tree gives a mango. Say, any other tree will give the fruit that it has. The child is born to a mother. People have not heard that dogs are born to human beings. A human child is born to a human being. So many forces have been active before, but today the spiritual force is so magnetic and so great. And the greatest of work it has done to bring forth so many seekers in this world. It's the divine force which has brought all of you on this earth. And now the only problem is of guiding them to the right lines. Now the divine power can be called as an universal unconscious for people who are not realized souls. Can give you dreams. And you can understand through dreams the symbols, if you could, or even clearly see things by which you can come to Sahaja. And you can find your self-realization. But when a person sleeps, in a deep sleep, he goes to a state called Sushupti. There he does see how many things. But when he is returning to consciousness, that time, there are other layers which cover your memory. Here also the futuristic temperament is responsible. The people who are futuristic have got a very bad memory. Their past is cut out, and even when they go into their depth, their memory itself is inactive. Apart from that, the mind of a modern man is so full of thoughts and ideas. There's so much of pressure and load on his head that by the time he comes to his consciousness, all that he has seen in the dreams becomes to zero, and the superficial dreams of this present day life cover it up. So that even the glimpse of that is not convincing, or maybe it cannot guide. The telecommunication system of the divine power is through the dreams to human beings. But the dreams we see only in the state of Sushupti. For a realized soul, it is easy to be in that state, to remember it, and to forget about all useless things because he is no more identified with the mundane things of life, with the useless things of life. But the guidance of these dreams, I have seen some people had these dreams in Rome. I was surprised. In Rome, so many people came to my program because they saw me in dream. There was an actress who saw me in her dreams, And she came to see me, and then she came to talk to me later on. And she told me that, Mother, I saw you in my dreams. And clearly she saw me as something which was important to her. The activity of this divine force is also marked when we are taking our spiritual life to some sort of an organized religious form. Now, you see, any religious form, say Indian religious form, or say in English, or say an Christian religious form, has deviated from reality. One must accept it. It's a fact. Whatever you may say, that churches or temples or all these religions which were really meant for Sahaja Yoga today, there it is. I have to go and work. But where are they? They are going to deny me completely. Why will they accept me? If I am the Redeemer, I have to look after them, isn't it? But they are not going to accept me at all. On the contrary, they will be against me because their activities are either money activities, or you can say other organizational activities and all these nonsensical activities which has no meaning as far as the spirit is concerned. So all such people who are sort of extremely overpowered by these ideas, now just look at the dogmas that people are fighting. Like, I can't understand, Catholics and the Protestants are saying that there are lots of differences. How can you have when the essence is Christ? Essence is Christ. How can you have differences if you believe in Christ? At least on that point you cannot have difference. And once you have all these dogmas covering you and these differences in you, you are identified all the time with something that is really dead, is done by your mental projection. So whatever this power may try, how far can it take you? And from this deadening thing, when you start to get out of it, you land up into another problems like these fake gurus. And they are on and on and on, because for them it does not matter. If somebody is ruined, somebody is suffering from any disease, doesn't matter at all. It is what they earn out of you. So they cheat you today. If you get out, they have another lot which is willing to be cheated. They go on and on and on. They mesmerize you. They keep you completely under their control. They brainwash you. And there is nothing in between. One side is this darkness of organized ways of looking at things. And another is this kind of mesmeric imprisonment from where you cannot get out. Where is the freedom? And whatever one may try to work out, it is impossible to convince a person who is enslaved with his own will. Mesmerism is nothing but imprisonment with your own will. You have accepted to be mesmerized, you are accepting it, you are going on, and when there is a pull still going on all the time, that there's something wrong with this person, there's something wrong with this kind of Christianity and this kind of Hinduism and this kind of Islam and all those things. But still you go on with it because you are accepted that enslavement with your own desire. It sustains your ego. You think you have been with it throughout, so you should be. But what about your spirit? What about getting your second birth? That is in future, next life. This life is not possible. It should not be an impossible task. You see, the situation is such today that the whole world is in a trauma, in a shock. And the people who know about the future don't want to look at it in a way, those who really can see it, because it shows horrible things which can happen to us the way we are moving. Those who know about it know it. And human beings are intelligent enough to understand that there's something definitely wrong with our whole system. And we have not been able to correct it. Also, they have reached this stage. They are not ignorant people today. They are knowledgeable, they understand this. Whether they are with the science or not, whether they are with the churches or not, in their hearts of hearts, I am sure there is a kind of an understanding which makes them understand that this is not the answer. Definitely they have this idea. I am sure of every one of them who are still little bit left free. Maybe a priest may not think like that, but I can't even think of a priest who would not think like that. There's something wrong with this system. I'm on and on with this. I've been doing it every day in and day out. I'm preaching every day, but that's not the end. I mean, if they're dishonest, if they could be dishonest to that extent to themselves, I can't say, but they must be thinking there is a way out. But that doubting is killed every moment by giving new supply of explanations. In the science also, there are many people who understand that science is not the end of everything. It doesn't give you answers to everything. In politics also, people realize that it's a confusion. You can't say what is right, what is wrong. The other day I was seeing a very peculiar type of an
अपनी ध्यान की स्थिति को बनाए रखेंगे. We'll stay in the state of meditation. अपने चित्त को सहस्त्रार के 8 इंच ऊपर लेके जाएंगे और वहां पे स्थिर करेंगे. We'll bring our attention 8 inches above our head and stabilize it there. And from up above, we'll observe our being. 8 इंच ऊपर से अपने आप को देखेंगे. हमारे अंदर से बहते हुए चैतन्य को देखेंगे, प्यार को देखेंगे. From 8 inches above, we'll observe that the vibrations are emitting from us. The love and the care is emitting from us. There is no other. दूसरा कोई भी नहीं है. दोनों हाथों को हृदय के पास लाएंगे, सर को झुकाएंगे. We'll bring both our hands together, bow down our head. Show our gratitude to this divine power, to Shri Mata Ji. अपने आभार व्यक्त करेंगे श्री माँ के प्रति, इस परमेश्वरी शक्ति के प्रति। और इस स्थिति को बनाए रखेंगे और जब मन चाहे कुंडलिनी चढ़ा के बंधन लेंगे। We'll stay as long as we want in this state, and when we are ready, we can raise our Kundalini and take bandhan. I'm gonna conclude this session here. Yes, session यहीं पे समाप्त होता है। जय श्री माता जी।
Very nice, Hira. Very nice.
Thank you, जय श्री माता जी।